Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hardcore TV. You're watching Bellator right now, but the Pride crew is taking over a special collaboration episode between Bellator fighters and the Pride fighters here tonight. Our main event, Kurt Angle challenging Rampage Jackson for the Bellator World Heavyweight Championship. And along with two other fights, right now you see Ken Shamrock, part of Pride, coming out to the ring right now, and he's taking on Kimbo Slice. And the first fight this evening, you'll see Brock Lesnar later in action along with Tank Abbott. Ken Shamrock roaming out to the ring now. This is all leading to Last Call 2, ladies and gentlemen. Just in a couple more weeks, we'll see Last Call 2. Now you see Bellator's own Kimbo Slice coming out to the ring now. You've seen Ken Shamrock had many fights over in Pride. His success is debatable here in Pride, but he is a very successful MMA fighter all around the world. There he is, the big man, Kimbo Slice, Bellator's own, coming down to the ring. You saw this on Bellator television a couple of weeks ago. Debatable finish to that fight. And here we go. You see Kimbo Slice just running at Ken Shamrock. He's got to watch out for those Fury of punches. Kimbo Slice roaming fast at him. And here you go. You got the hometown advantage right here at Bellator. Ken Shamrock out of that corner. Looks like Kimbo Slice fires back to Ken Shamrock and just takes him down. And you see multiple stomps and kicks there to Ken Shamrock by Kimbo Slice. And you see Ken Shamrock on the defensive there. A couple strikes there and a drop kick down to the knee. You can't make pins in Bellator. Ken Shamrock, this is not a match. This is a fight. He has to win by knockout or submission. There we go. Ken Shamrock right behind Kimbo Slice. Here we go. He's got him up and throws him. Just hits a throw over there to Kimbo Slice. He's trying to ground Kimbo, it looks like. Big strike there by Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock, the more the wrestler. Here we go. He's got Kimbo Slice up. Hits him with a suplex. Ken Shamrock hits a suplex on Kimbo. He's picking Kimbo back up. He was pulling a lot of wrestler maneuvers. And there we go. Big strike there by Kimbo. Or excuse me, by Ken Shamrock. Strikes down Kimbo. Picks him back up. Ken Shamrock with a pile driver. With an old school wrestling pile driver on Kimbo Slice here. Unbelievable. He's got him up again. Ken Shamrock looks like he's going to go for another pile driver. That's not going to go well for the Bellator commissioner. A pile driver and Bellator fight. Oh, look at that big elbow to Kimbo. Big elbow. Kimbo barely holding on. You can see it. Here we go. He's got a single leg. Busted a crab now on Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice easily kicks out of that wrestling maneuver. Big foot to the face. Knocks down Ken Shamrock. Here we go. Kimbo Slice grabbing Ken Shamrock. Hits him towards the ropes. Runs at him. Hits him with a big DDT. More wrestling maneuvers than I thought there would be in this fight. Here we go. Ken Shamrock laying in, or excuse me, Kimbo Slice laying in those punches to Ken Shamrock's head. Picks it up again and just a continuation of Fury of punches continues. Here we go. Ken Shamrock going to the top rope and it spears him. Spears Ken Shamrock. Here we go. Stepping on his chest. A lot of disrespect shown to Ken Shamrock by Kimbo Slice. Ken has, I guess, less of an ego than Kimbo Slice. Here we go. He's got him up for a pile driver. Here we go. Hits Kimbo Slice with the third pile driver in this fight so far. He's got him up. Throwing him over to the corner. Ken Shamrock crushes him in that corner with a big clothesline. Picking Kimbo Slice back up to his feet. Throwing Kimbo over there. And you can see Kimbo Slice is pretty blown up. Barely holding on. Big elbow to the back of Kimbo Slice. He's barely holding on to this match right now. Big knee. Look at that knee to the back of Kimbo Slice's head. Belly to belly suplex. And the ref calls it. That's knockout. The ref has called it. I believe Ken Shamrock is your winner. Let's take a look at some of these images from the match. There's the third pile driver right there by Ken Shamrock, just dropping Kimbo Slice right on his head. And right here you see the belly to belly, the move that finished Kimbo Slice. And Ken Shamrock wins his Bellator debut. Ken Shamrock, your winner of this first fight here tonight. We got some more action, guys. Make sure to stay tuned. Ken Shamrock, your winner, victorious over Kimbo Slice. And don't forget the main event. You're going to see Kurt Angle in action against Forrest Rampage Jackson. And we're on to our second match here. Here comes the combatants coming down to the ring currently. You have Tank Abbott, UFC legend, Bellator, all-around MMA fighter, coming out to the ring. A bit heavy, but he is even more heavy on those strikes. Got to watch out for those. Tank Abbott coming down to face former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar. Former World Heavyweight Champion here at Hardcore TV. Both these guys are HCTV combatants on Pride. Still sporting the UFC logo on Tank Abbott's pants. Showing homage. And here we go. The Beast Incarnate coming down to the ring. That's Brock Lesnar. And he does not look happy. I think Brock Lesnar is here to tear stuff up here in Bellator MMA. There's the Beast Incarnate roaming down the ring, sporting the black trunks, black gloves, and the black boots, with a giant tattoo on his chest and his back. And here we go. Brock Lesnar running at Tank Abbott, just hits him with the clothesline. Tank Abbott quickly gets back up to his feet, and Brock Lesnar takes him down once again with the clothesline. Tank Abbott back up to his feet, only to meet a belly-to-belly suplex by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar face to face with Tank. He's got him up on his shoulders. Brock hits an F5 early on in the fight here. We're only a couple seconds in. Brock Lesnar hits an F5. He's yelling at Tank Abbott to get up. He's showing his support, I guess. He's got him back up on his shoulders for another F5. Brock hits a second F5 on Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott is lifeless. His body. Here we go. He's slowly getting back up because Brock Lesnar is only making him to. This guy is gonna beat Tank Abbott. Here we go. He's got the Kimura lock in. Brock Lesnar has the Kimura lock in on the legend, UFC legend, MMA legend, Tank Abbott. Here we go. He's gotta make him tap. Tank Abbott taps out to Brock Lesnar here at Bellator. Our second fight for tonight. How long was that match? That had to be under a minute. Brock Lesnar just made Tank Abbott tap out. We don't have much highlights to show besides a belly to belly, a couple F5s, and this Kimura lock right here by Brock Lesnar, bending that arm beyond belief right there. That's your winner, Brock Lesnar. And don't go anywhere after that brutal display of Brock's talent and just fearsome brutality that he displays on whoever has the unfortunate event just meeting this man in that ring. Presented by Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure don't go anywhere. We have the main event coming on next for the Bellator World Heavyweight Championship. And it's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Rampage Jackson defending the Bellator World Heavyweight Championship against Kurt Angle. Bellator Zone, Rampage Jackson against Pride Zone, Kurt Angle, former Olympic gold medalist. Rampage Jackson, the current Bellator World Heavyweight Champion. You're going to see an awesome display of skill amongst these two fighters. I can guarantee you that. And there's the slight egotistical Rampage Jackson, current Bellator World Heavyweight Champion, coming down to the ring now. Last fight you saw Brock Lesnar most likely defeat Tank Abbott in record time. Coming to the ring, you see Rampage Jackson. Bit of ego, doesn't look concerned with his fight at all, facing Kurt Angle. Very unlikely that the champion coming out first against his challenger. He's ready for Kurt Angle, looks like, or he thinks that he's ready at least. And here comes the Olympic gold medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Pride Zone Kurt Angle. And here we go, going into a World Championship match on Hardcore TV and Bellator MMA. There's the fireworks for the Olympic gold medalist. Coming down to the ring now, Kurt Angle going to face Rampage Jackson for that world title, for that world strap around his waist. Bellator so gracious enough to have this collaboration of broadcast, to have these talents coexist and fight it out here. And you're going to see an awesome fight between these two guys here. Rampage Jackson, he's ready. Kurt Angle looks like he's ready. These two about to square up for that world championship. And that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen, for that championship. And here it is. The introductions, Kurt Angle. There he is, Kurt Angle. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There he is, Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist and the challenger. And that's the champion right there. Shaking his head anxiously, fidgeting around. That's Rampage Jackson, the current Bellator World Heavyweight Champion. Referee taking the belt away, showing Kurt Angle what it's all about, what this fight is for. Sees the prize being held up above everyone's head. And here we go, let's get this fight started. Kurt Angle, Rampage Jackson for the Bellator World Heavyweight Championship. They lock up, collar and elbow tie up. Kurt Angle gets better of that exchange, hits an elbow after a headlock. They back up, allows Rampage Jackson to gather bearings, back in the collar and elbow tie up. Goes around on Rampage Jackson. An elbow to the back of the neck. Here we go. Rampage Jackson run at him, hits a boot, big boot right to the chest. Goes for a high kick. Kurt Angle ducks, takes him down with another big boot. Kurt Angle back up to his feet. Rampage Jackson off the ropes. He moves to the arm, moving the arm down. He's got him up, just slams him down. Picks up Kurt Angle and just slams him down on the mat. The brute strength shown by Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson a lot younger than Kurt Angle. Here we go. Belly suplex by Rampage Jackson on the Kurt Angle. Like I said about that strength. And here we go. He's on top of Kurt Angle in a vulnerable position, hitting those fury of strikes to the face of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle doesn't even put up his gloves. No defensive shown by Kurt Angle. Angle being thrown over to the ropes. Very weird for a MMA fighter to be down to the ropes. What the hell is Rampage Jackson thinking here? Rampage Jackson at the outside now with Kurt Angle. This isn't a match. This is a fight, ladies and gentlemen. You fight in the ring. He's still on the outside brawling right now. Oh my God, Kurt Angle, angle slam onto the concrete. Kurt Angle hits an angle slam onto the concrete. Oh my God. The back of the neck of Rampage Jackson just slams into the concrete. If you remember, Rampage Jackson took the fight to the outside and he sure did pay for it. He hits him with a German suplex. He had a waist tied around his waist there. Hit a German suplex on Rampage Jackson. The back of Rampage's neck and head has to be pounding now. Referee getting in the way. He needs to get the hell out of the way for these two combatants to get into it. Rampage Jackson in that corner, defenseless against Kurt Angle's kicks and strikes. Angle backs up slightly, working over. Rampage Jackson has him back up to his feet. Throwing Rampage to the other side of the ring into the corner. It's a big, nice clothesline. Kurt Angle throwing Rampage Jackson towards the ropes. Rampage running out of, reverses it, and to a flying German suplex with a release. Here we go. Kurt Angle yelling at Rampage Jackson for him to get up. He's ready for him. What's Kurt Angle looking to do here? Multiple strikes. Here we go. Kurt Angle's got him in a headlock there. Oh, big knee. He reverses whatever he was trying to do. Hit him with a super kick there. Kurt Angle being thrown to the ropes. Rampage Jackson. He's got him in a... Oh no, Rampage Jackson! Did you see that? This guy pulls out brass knuckles in an MMA World Championship match. Brass knucks. And of course the Bellator ref won't do jack shit about it, won't call anything. He hits Kurt Angle with brass knuckles. That could have been almost been a knockout right there. Kurt Angle still barely holding on. Look at these strikes now. Kurt Angle was out wrestling Rampage Jackson, and Rampage Jackson pulls out the brass knucks and just hits him right in the face with it. Kicks by. Here we go. Kurt Angle back up to his feet. Excuse me. Knocks down Rampage Jackson. As Rampage back up. Kurt Angle run in him. Hits him down with a clothesline. Here we go. Here we go. He's got him in a rear naked choke. He's wearing down. He's wearing Rampage Jackson down. He's getting weary. Throws him off of him. Look at those the big elbow there by Kurt Angle on Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson back up to his feet. Hits him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Kurt Angle. He's got him in a rear naked choke again. Wearing down Rampage Jackson. Crushing the sides of his stomach. His lungs cannot expand. He can't get any breath in there. Here we go. He's behind him now. He holds on. He hits him with a German suplex. Holds on. Another German suplex. He's going to go for the triple rolling German suplexes. Kurt Angle pulls it off. Rampage Jackson laying face down on the mat right now. And we may be looking at a new Bellator World Heavyweight Champion. Kurt Angle dragging Rampage Jackson's lifeless body. And here we go. He's got hold of the ankle. You know it's all over. Rampage Jackson. Can he fight the ankle lock? Kurt Angle's got the ankle lock locked in. Rampage Jackson taps out. Look at it. He's tapping out. Kurt Angle, the new Bellator World Heavyweight Champion. Kurt Angle made Rampage Jackson tap out using ankle lock in the main event of Bellator's main event right here. Take a look at the match here. Fight. Look at those triple rolling German suplexes. It's an amazing comeback shown by Kurt Angle here, even after Rampage Jackson used the brass knuckles. I can't not believe that Kurt Angle made Rampage Jackson tap out. A Pride wrestler, a Pride fighter, is your new Bellator World Heavyweight Champion. There he is. There's the belt. Looks like it's coming to Hardcore TV, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for watching this Bellator little special here. This will be essential to Last Call 2, ladies and gentlemen. Get hyped for it. It's the finale of Pride. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Bellator.